All right. This is Calabos, and we are playing Minecraft. And this is Cuboid Outpost. So, we have, I guess I have some vector plates left over, but we have vector plates all in there now. And it was a pain. Um, kind of a large pain, actually, but it's done. Now all we have to do is stand back and give it space. So that is kind of our plan, is really just kind of to do things while we wait for our pink slime. Um, anyway, uh, things that we want to do until then. We have our ridiculous dye stuff. I never did get around to making the underground power grid, which I should do, and I should probably fill in this stupid hole at some point so that I can, like, build over it or something. Um, so I'm kind of tired of having to go all the way around. I don't want to move anything. So I was looking at a couple of options. String. Find string. Oh man. Two. Pressed crushed endstone will give us ender pearls. Diamond mesh. Stone thing. I think that we do, because like there's like an. So ender pearls are really not a problem for us. Let's do this. And I will put it here. Arbitrary sort of. I'm not actually sure that this is gonna work. It might work. It really depends on. Go west. Oh, I needed to put it actually. See where I'm going with this, right? Directional west. Go around. Come on, run, run. Up here. Direction. It's up. How do we use? Okay, I feel like an idiot because I've never used the directional. Uh, where's the directional one? Oh, does that just mean that it faced that direction? I think it does. Okay, that's lame. I'm stuck in all. I was really hoping that that would work. I guess we're gonna have to do something fancier. Something fancier. All right. Well, fancy it is. Check on this. Have a bucket o' pink slime. Boom. Is not Pepto-Bismol, in fact. Here. There we go. Industrial plastics. Okay, I am not seeing that one. Hate extended crafting. I do. Obnoxious. Okay, well, I do not know. So either way, we want to do dissolution chamber. Should have a second dissolution chamber somewhere. Like I could swear that we have one because we made one and then we got it for a second one for the quest, right? Plastic. Huh. I do not know. You know, knowing me, I probably threw it off the edge somewhere. Probably not. You know what, guys? How about we make a dissolution chamber? Seems like awesome. Come up with some diamonds really quick. Gold. I'm gonna make this, and then we are immediately gonna find it like right afterwards. You know that is how these things. Dissolution chamber. So we need to drop this somewhere with power. It does not have to be a permanent location. A little bit of glass. Because I seem to recall, in order to make the material stonework factory, all we needed was this. Requires one glass pane and something, and we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3. And that should be it, right? Just gotta chill just for half a second. So, material stonework factory. I'm just gonna go ahead and make the last one just because we can. That away. We need I could swear had a bunch of this stuff. So gold gears, slime, advanced machine frame. Advanced machine frame was simple machine frame, which was a pity machine frame. Did we not make an advanced machine simple machine frame? So this goes in top, plastic. Oh, it's slime. I've just screwed myself. Oh, I'm a genius. Look at that. That's crazy. I've just made this a lot harder than it has to be by using up my pink slime. Whoops. Do netherite scrap. Netherite scrap on us. We're carrying a little bit of netherite scrap. Gold ingots. Diamond here. 4. It's here. So let's go see if we have any more pink slime. Yeah, that seems like a thing that I have to do now. Yeah, got a little bit in there. That's enough. So that should give us the advanced machine frame. Which opens up this, or somewhere. So now we need a crafting table, which we can make. We need a furnace. Diamond. A furnace. Diamond. And material stonework factory. Woo! So, this thing is ridiculous and amazing. Honestly, it is probably my favorite thing in all of industrial foregoing. It needs a little bit of lava and a little bit of water, and then it just does its thing forever. Depending on what you're going to do with it, I guess. So let us go get some lava and some water. Gonna get these. So now that we have that, if we want silicon, it's going to be material stonework factory. And silicon. So now, this will just continually craft silicon for us forever. And you can see that, like, it'll make sand, it'll make whatever, gravel, it'll make bricks. Like, the amount of stuff that this thing makes is just nuts. Generates, you know, if you're pumping in lava, it'll make obsidian. If you're pumping in these, then it'll make andesite, diorite. Cobble, of course, consumes nothing. Netherrack consumes a bit. So, like, you can get just a bunch of just fancy things out of this. But what we care about is the silicon, because while it's not necessarily fast, it'll produce it constantly and it doesn't cost us anything. Our next goal is um, yeah, immersive engineering to get cloches. Mechanism to get whatever. But the big thing in my mind is now that we have automated silicon, I would like to get into better storage, whether it's refined or applied energistics. Um, and I guess what that's going to mean in this particular instance is we are going to have to set up crafting for, what do they call, processors, because these are still going to require like the printed circuits. So it doesn't matter which way we go, we're still stuck with the same slog. The only difference in this recipe is this is going to require like inscribers, and this is not. So I'd kind of, because the inscribers are slow, even with the cuboid one being the improvement, like it's tricky. So I think that we're just going to go with this because we can just cook these, craft and cook. And the binding is going to be easy because we can just make slime. String is trickier, I guess. Cotton, jute, sisal, cotton. See if we have a market. All the market. Oh wow! So they want us to go one and then the other and transmute them like endlessly. And I'm betting we have to do that for trees too. All the seeds, all the flowers. Yep, all the trees. I have to say that is going to be quite the slog. Snow gives us ice. Make blue ice. Packed ice with bulk washing. Which we can turn into blue ice. Which we can turn into dry ice. All right. Well, so we're going to need a sign here. All right, so in order to do this correctly, we're going to need um, external storage, crafting grid, um, course cables, one of the benefits of applied energistics is we can pull power out of it, and I'm not sure that we can do that with mine storage. All right, so let's start with the external storage and the crafting grid, and then from there we'll work on um, auto crafting, because once we have that, we can just run a cable and then have full access to that over here, where we're going to be doing most of our crafting. And then at some point, I'm going to neaten this nonsense up. But that day is not today, because today we are at 28 minutes, and that is good enough for an episode. So, I hope you liked this episode. If you did, leave me a like. If you didn't, do not. Simple as that. Questions, comments, concerns, they all go below. Have a good night.